What? You have a booger on your nose.
No, I don't. That's rude.
That's right there.
I really did have a booger on my nose.
Do you remember when because I said it first, when I first told you that I loved you? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You asked me out. You asked me out.
No, I said it in a text.
No, you didn't.
Because I was scared. And then you told me while we were talking to each other on the phone.
Okay, so
And
I
that's
was the
when it was
bigger
real.
person.
That's when it was real. Yeah, I said it over a text message.
I don't remember that. I think she's making that up.
I remember when we had, was it a 5-hour and 40-minute conversation over the phone?
Mm-hmm. So you said you love me over text, and then I said I love you over the phone. So I'm the better person.
You remember when we used to fall asleep with each other over Skype?
Yeah. We'd fall asleep with each other every night on Skype. And then I would wake up and then my computer would be off and I would like freak out. And I would turn it on and call you. And then you would answer like with your eyes all crusty like.
Like, I would wake up sometimes and then the whole Skype call would be dropped. And then I'd be like, oh my God, she hung up on me. But it was really like the internet connection in my dorm room. And so like I had to make sure that everything was right. And then whenever she would hang up, I would call her back or vice versa. Oh, maybe. Do you remember the first day that we started going out and I texted you and I was asking you how you were doing and how everything was for the day, and I didn't hear from you for the whole entire day because you decided to break your jaw.
That was the second day we went out. You're lying.
No, that
so
was
the second day that we started dating, I hurt my jaw at work and I had to go to the hospital, and then I guess she was like freaking out because she didn't know where I was. And
I was freaking out like all day long.
Do you remember when we used to go out to eat like every day? We go on like eating dates every day. Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Chili's, Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Hooters.
Now all of it shows in our face, and our tummy, and our legs.
Oh, I loved you so much.
You loved me?
Yeah. Oh, no, I love you. I love you, I meant. Do you remember when you met my family for the first time?
The first time I met your family was when, the first time I met your family was whenever we came down during Halloween, and then everyone was outside, and your aunt, she bought like 10 pizzas from Papa John's.
Oh, speaking of Papa John's.
So, do you remember the first time we met?
Yep.
When?
We met at a hookah bar.
Do you remember what I looked like, what I was wearing, what I did?
You're wearing a white soccer shirt and you had your sleeves rolled up because you just got done working out.
Look at
and you had shorts on. They were black. And you had white Nikes on.
You remember the whole, like, 9 yards.
No, I don't remember what shoes you had on or what shorts.
I think they were, no, because I never wore those shoes. My Nike white shoes.
Those are
I never wore those. I remember you were wearing the dark blue shirt with your little booty shorts and your brown slip-on shoes. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember those.
And
dang, creeping.
I was in love. You can't help it.
No, you weren't.
You can't help it.
Do you remember the last time I washed my hair?
Probably about a month ago. I remember right when I saw you for the first time ever, you were the craziest person I've ever met in my life.
Why was I crazy?
I don't know. You're just.
I was loud and I was funny and I was sexy.
You weren't like that anymore. I'm talking about loud and funny.
I'm not?
No.
Oh,
Only to some people. Some people think you're funny.
Then I
but-
guess you changed me for worse.
Now you're just a
You
boring
changed- I'm
90-year-old person. We're boring.
I'm not boring.
We're like an old
We're not
couple.
boring.
We're an old couple.
No, well, at least we're an old couple that love each other and we don't beat each other up.
This is true. Do you remember the second time we met?
The second time we met, she came to Austin from Dallas to go to some. Was it on Halloween?
It was on Halloween.
Okay, it was on Halloween. I'm good. Hey. We went to Chili's and I ordered a whole bowl of ranch because I love ranch so much. And I didn't even eat any of the buffalo wings that I got.
She made it seem like.
Do you
she
remember
was
that?
Like, yeah. You were like, oh, I want this many buffalo wings and I want a bowl of sauce. I don't just want a
The
little
ranch.
bit of sauce.
And then he literally brought me a bowl
bowl
of ranch. And then
That was
I remember
so
I was so
funny.
nervous. I didn't eat anything.
You ate like half of one.
Maybe. But then I probably threw it up in the bathroom because I was so nervous.
And
I was so nervous for you to be there. If you weren't with me, where do you think that you would be, or what do you think that you would be doing?
I think that I would probably be continuing playing soccer in college.
Even though you didn't want to.
Even though I didn't want to. I don't know.
I don't know either. I would be looking for you. I would be trying to find you, find the love of my life. Do you remember the first time we got our first apartment?
Like our very first, or with a roommate?
Either. When we first moved in. Do you remember when we first moved in?
Loved it.
You loved it?
I loved it.
Ever since we moved in with each other, over 2 years ago, we haven't been one day apart from each other. I've never slept in another bed without her, ever.
Ever. I don't think we ever could either. I think that I would have so much anxiety and I would die. Yeah.
Do you remember when you just kissed me? Do you remember when I love you?
Do you remember when you loved me?
Mm-hmm.
All the time, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love you. Love you, baby. Do you remember when you made me cuddle every night?
I try to make her cuddle every single night,
Like a
and she
puppy.
never does it. Ever.
You're lying.
Do you remember the first time that you came and visited me in San Angelo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Her dorm was so small, and I wanted to kill myself.
I was in one of the nicest dorms, though.
It was
I
so
was-
small.
Because I was an athlete, and like they give the athletes better dorms,
And when we
like
tried to
mine
go
was
to
like
sleep,
high end.
she slept on like a twin bed, so we had to like. It was so bad. It was really bad.
Oh, you can make it sense. Do you remember when we took pictures on like the railroad tracks and we were holding hands, and then on the swings and stuff?
It was real gay. Do you remember when we first got Bear?
I picked Bear out.
No, she didn't. We got him off of Craigslist. There was a boy and there was a girl, and they looked exactly the same. Same spots, same places where the spots were, same colors. They were the same size. They were just identical. They were so alike. It was crazy. I wanted the girl. She wanted the boy. She gets what she wants. We got the boy. I'm glad we got the boy.
I remember when he used to not even give kisses.
But wait.
He used to not even give kisses at all, and now he's like,
When I do this, he comes and gives me kisses. I just love you. We're gonna be together for 3 years this year. That's a long time.
So happy to be with you.
Love you.